I'm taking it to Flavor Town. I'm taking it.
Welcome to Flavor Town. I'm Sim. This is the second episode on February 16th, 2020. I'd like to introduce you to the Foodie Forum. Introduce yourselves, won't you?
I'm sure.
I'm Dan.
And this is Foodies and Folly, a podcast where we talk about food. Alright, Forum, let's get into the facts. So today I'm going to talk about burritos. So, I guess we already know what burritos are, but a burrito is a dish in Mexican and Tex-Mex cuisine consisting of a flour tortilla wrapped in a sealed cylindrical shape around various ingredients. That is a very hefty description of a burrito. That was a very long sentence. Looking over this Wikipedia, I love how it says serving temperature is hot or room temperature. That they had to specify. You could do either.
Who eats a room temperature burrito, though?
I don't know.
Very sad people.
It's like, I don't have time to microwave it. Let's just eat it now. I would say room temperature is just cold.
In burrito terms, yes.
Like, it's just cold. It also says, breakfast, you can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, which, that means you could eat only burritos for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, what is a mission burrito? Give me a second. A mission burrito, also known as a San Francisco burrito or mission-style burrito, is a burrito that first became popular during the 1960s in the Mission District of San Francisco, California. It is distinguished from other burritos by its large size and inclusion of extra rice and other ingredients. But, what?
It's just a big burrito.
It's just a big burrito. I love how it's just like some random dude eating the burrito, as the Wikipedia picture, a flash image picture. I don't what is this? What is this?
Is that supposed to be candid?
It's a candid. He looks miserable. He looks like somebody dared him to eat this burrito. And he's really going through it. Anyway.
It's a room temperature burrito.
F in the chat, my dude. I would like to say the word burrito means little donkey in Spanish. Being the diminutive form of burro or donkey. The name burrito, as applied to the dish, possibly derives from the tendency for burritos to contain a lot of different things similar to how a donkey would be able to carry a lot, but has no prevalence to a donkey.
My little burrito.
My little burrito. My little burro. I would also, so I was scrolling down and I was looking through, over all of these. I'm sorry, a wet burrito. I don't like that.
Ew.
I don't like it. It's just a burrito, but they just dump sauce on top of it and lettuce, and it's so ugly.
That's an enchilada.
What is this? What does that mean?
Oh no.
I don't
That's
like.
That's literally an enchilada.
Wet burrito. It's just covered in red chili sauce. Oh yeah, it says similar to red enchilada sauce. Perfect. Anyway, that wasn't what I was gonna. So it says, so there's a complete section. It's very small. It just says research. Taco Bell research. Chef Anne Albertine experimented with grilling burritos to enhance portability. This grilling technique allowed large burritos to remain sealed without spilling their contents. This is a well-known cooking technique used by some San Francisco taqueras and northern Mexico burrito stands. Traditionally, grilled burritos are now cooked on a comal griddle, and bean burritos, which are high in protein and low in saturated fat, have been touted for their health benefits. black bean burritos are also a good source of dietary fiber and phytochemicals. Why did they feel the need for a Taco Bell research chef? That's what it says. A Taco Bell research chef. Why? Anyway, that's all I have on... Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. It says created by unknown. I just wanted to put that in. Alright, I'm done with the burrito. Char, would you like to enlighten us?
Tostitos.
Tostitos.
So, there isn't much to it when it comes to Tostitos, other than Tostitos is actually just a brand of Frito-Lays, and they're basically, I'm mostly talking about, you know, the Tostito chips that are, like, formed as a bowl, or the scoops. Yeah. So, when these chips were first made, the chips were like round, made of white corn, and had like an authentic Mexican flavor. In quotes. Mexican flavor. Though I don't think like just salt. Salty chips are considered a Mexican flavor. You know.
I sure love that Mexican salt.
Basically, to achieve this Mexican flavor, it was like discovered by Mexicans. It was authentically discovered by Mexicans after cooking corn with inorganic lime. They did not rinse the corn completely, and so the resulting stone ground corn masa was a higher content of lime and lower pH. So when frying the form chips, calcium hydroxide reacted with the oil, and it gave it this specific taste.
Can we? I went on the Tostitos Wikipedia, and I love how it has Mexican in quotes.
Yes.
Like, what other term? Like, is it not? That's not a word apparently. Mexican. Can we?
Yes.
Can we also? The tagline is "Bring the party." What does that mean? What does that mean? For the other tortilla chips by Frito-Lay, see Doritos.
Oh yes.
Which we will get into later. But I just this is beautiful. It's only 41 years old. So it's like only like a sort of adult.
Sort of adult.
Yeah. This is beautiful. Is that all you would like to bring to the table on the good old Tostitos?
I mean, there's not much to Tostitos other than them being Tostitos and having that Mexican flavor.
I'm sorry, the Mexican flavor. It's like
flavor.
They had to specify. So we are going to commercial. So we're gonna head off to commercial.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
Use the Fitness Gram Pacer test in your middle school gym today. So we're back, and Dan's gonna talk about Doritos.
Yes, so as you guys know, Doritos is also a Frito-Lay product. It's a brand of flavored tortilla chips produced since 1964. The original Doritos were not flavored, and the first flavor was toasted corn. The original product was supposedly made at a restaurant in Disneyland in California.
Really?
Yeah, during the 1960s. The popularity was noticed by Frito-Lay vice president of marketing, who produced the chips for a short time regionally before they got too popular and production moved to a bigger manufacturing plant.
They were like, it's too popular. We need to move.
Yeah. And so Doritos were released nationwide in 1966. They were the first tortilla chip to be launched nationally in the United States. In 1994, the company spent $50 million to redesign Doritos to make the chips 20% larger, 15% thinner, and round the edges of the chip.
That's so specific.
$50 million
to redesign the Dorito.
Redesign the chip.
The chip. Okay, but why is it specifically 20% larger and specifically 15% thinner?
I have no idea.
Where did those those stats come from?
They did this survey with a bunch of chip eaters, and that's the consensus they came to.
Still, so weird.
In the early days, Doritos were known for giving consumers bad breath. In 1992, Frito-Lay changed the recipe to eliminate any kind of unwelcome odor that would result after eating the chip, which meant more cheese and less garlic.
They had garlic in Doritos?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's garlic in Doritos.
I did not know this. I love how this.
It's the cheese.
Yeah, I read somewhere that the cheese doesn't need to be on the chip, and the flavor comes from the chip itself. And somebody had said that it was the cheese was on there just because it was their brand now, just for the aesthetic, basically.
That makes sense. I would believe that.
Gosh, I love how there's an entire section just dedicated to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I completely skipped that section.
Just because they advertise so much at the Super Bowl.
They really do. Which
Bowl.
I don't get. They don't really need to advertise. Doritos is kind of iconic.
It is. I think at this point it's just part of their brand that they need to make some crazy Doritos related commercial.
Yeah.
There's also
that makes
sorry.
No, go ahead.
There's also a section that says Doritos 3D.
Oh.
Enlighten me.
Why don't you enlighten us?
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
It's
Doritos 3D is a line of puffed Doritos introduced in the 1990s and discontinued in the United States in the mid-2000s. These snacks have been described as Doritos meets Bugles. Flavors included jalapeno cheddar, nacho cheese, and zesty ranch. The Doritos 3D line of puffed Doritos is still sold in Mexico. Interesting.
Oh, I know what these are. They're okay, so I vaguely remember these. They kind of, what are they called? What are those things called? They're they're these twisted cones.
Bugles.
Was it Bugles? There was
Yes.
The flavor. Oh my god, the flavor. That's what they look like. They're legitimately 3D. There is this other type of food that has that same, it's like a cone, and it's oh goodness, it's fading on me now. But let me show you a image that they're they're not Funyuns. They're these types of, I are Bugles. Okay. I just distinctly remembered.
Bugles.
Okay. I see on the bag too, it has the picture of them using it as like fingers.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I was thinking of. Oh goodness, I remember the little cups that they used to have for snacks, and there's just pictures and pictures of the cups where you would put the snacks in, and you would just they're supposed to be on the go packs. You would get Doritos or chips, and they would come in a bottle, or I guess you could say a bottle.
Oh.
And you would just take them on the go. This is unearthing a lot of memories.
I miss those.
Me too. Maybe they'll bring them back how they're bringing back the Dunkaroos.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
No, it's canon. They're bringing Dunkaroos back.
What is a Dunkaroo?
A Dunkaroo. You sounded like somebody hurt you when he asked that question. Okay, Dunkaroos were these. I've never had them. They were just not like. I guess my family just didn't really get them. But they are these. What are they? Cookies? Help me out here, Shar. They're like.
Yeah, there were cookies, and we dipped them into this like vanilla sugar. That.
Yes.
The whipped cream. It looked like whipped cream.
Yeah, it's like this whipped cream sugar.
Sprinkles, if you wanted to add them.
The dip, if you will. And
I see.
yeah, they made a couple of different ones that weren't Dunkaroos. The mascot, if I remember, was a kangaroo. Why? I do not know, but he looks like he's extreme.
Dunkaroo, kangaroo.
Yeah, you're right. Kangaroo? Kanga-who? Cool. That's what it says. That's what it says on the beautiful box. I think they also came in chocolate. Like cookies and cream. I mean, that's on that box, but I just thought it was amusing with that Dunkaroo, Dunka-who.
When are they coming back?
I do not know. Oh, it says scheduled re-release for 2020. So, soon.
Soon.
Yeah. The Dunkaroo Twitter was very active as of recently. So, are Dunkaroos discontinued? Honestly, like, anything Betty Crocker is automatically good, I feel like. Betty Crocker she's lighting it up in the dessert industry, I suppose. But yeah, so I think that's all the time that we have for the Foodie Forum. You can follow us on FNF Podcast on Twitter and join us for the next meal.